I know people always ask where I get my money from, but it's not stock or crypto. I'll give you 2 words. Gas station. Scratch-off tickets. Those are just infinite money glitches. The lottery. Low risk, very high reward. You're stupid to not do it. But that's not where the real money is. Where I make my living is the slot machines in the corner. That is where I'm in my element. Say, why are there slot machines in gas stations? Here in the great state of Pennsylvania, it's really normal to see people gambling at your local Exxon. Honestly, no matter where you live, we all just kind of ignore the fact that gambling is shoved down our throats everywhere. From sports broadcasts, to the road, to every single app ever. It's weird and I don't like it. But you know what I do like? Jackpots and big wins. So I'm going to gamble. Every time I see any sort of advertisement for gambling, I'm going to do what it says. If I see a DraftKings billboard, I'm pulling my car over and placing a parlay. And I guess if I go into a gas station, then I'll be getting a few spins in, if you know what I mean. And I'm not stopping until I win big. So I'm gonna find out myself if there's really that many gambling advertisements, if it's possible to live like this. And of course, how easy is it to get age restricted on YouTube? Apparently you can't just gamble for 30 minutes and put that on youtube.com. How could I have known? What you're watching right now is a slightly modified re-upload of my challenge. I did directly violate this guideline by showing some of the online gambling that I ran into. I was trying to make an artistic, exploratory commentary, but the rules are the rules. So I'm sorry. I've changed the video to be more advertiser friendly, since no child should ever be exposed to online gambling. So I've taken out every depiction of online gambling there was in the video, and I replaced it with family-friendly footage from Roblox.com. Please enjoy. The challenge started on a regular Monday. Although I guess it kind of wasn't a regular Monday, it was actually finals week, so I was definitely very stressed and busy all week, but don't worry, I had plenty of fun things to keep me occupied. I started recording when I got my first advertisement. To my surprise, it wasn't an ad that I would normally get, like for unbranded prediction market or generic sports book. It was something far more sinister.
If you're broke, and I mean dead broke, then this one is for you. Tang Luck is my personal favorite, and I won $765.
Wow, doesn't that ad just make you feel something? But I downloaded it and I spent my first $3 of the challenge. I gave it a few spins, I won 72 cents. And then I found Snoop Dogg dollars, and I lost all my money. I just got fucking ripped off by Snoop Dogg dollars! So for the first 3 days of my challenge, I'd be in Maryland, so I'd focus more on like online gambling. But then on Thursday, I was heading into Pennsylvania for the weekend, so I'd get to see the real life treasures of the gambling world. But I'll talk more about that later. Day 1 was pretty chill. I got a Polymarket ad. I was able to bet on the weather, which was exhilarating, and the app rewarded me by letting me take an awesome photo. And then later in the night, I got 2 more of those AI-generated Instagram casino ads. This one said I could win $5 trillion. Unfortunately, I won 0. And that was my relaxing first day. Pretty easy so far. Unfortunately, though, I've made a terrible, terrible mistake. I was really hoping to explore the world of online gambling. Maybe look at stake.com. They have a Formula 1 team, right? But that's not how the first few days went at all. I want to bring you along starting on day 4 in Pennsylvania. And you might say, Aiden, what about days 2 and 3? I'll show you the very abridged highlights for those. Because while I was studying in my apartment, I was being absolutely terrorized.
If you knew you'd win 2,000 SC on your first spin, how long would you keep playing?
Is it a scam?
I got so many AI-generated Instagram casino ads, and I spun so many slots. I played the sexy chili game. I played Mummy Mia. I even played Raptor 2. And I lost on all of them. And I did get ads for the usual suspects, Polymarket and FanDuel Sportsbook. Nothing interesting happened. I don't watch any ball sports, so kind of just wasted a bunch of my money. At one point, I looked something up on the App Store, and they were like, oh, you want a Lavish Luck Casino? Okay. No! No, I did not want that! In hindsight, I forget why I did that. I think I was hungry and I thought that I was searching up bagel on the Maps app, but I picked the wrong app. That was a fun way to kickstart my Tuesday. In total, on day 2, I spent 45. And on day 3, I spent 15. And around here's when I made a pretty drastic change. I deleted all of my social media, and now my phone looks like this. Like, I do the thing that everyone else does. Oh, I'm bored for 1 second, better pull out my phone. Except now, every time I do that, I have to spend money because I always see a gambling ad. 3 days of that was all it took, and I have not re-downloaded it since. And now on day 4, I would be heading into no man's land, also known as Pennsylvania. Because Tyler lives there. I'm so fucking scared right now. So far, the challenge has been not that bad, honestly. I deleted all my social media because I got annoyed and have not seen many gambling ads since then. But I'm gonna be driving around PA the next few days and I have a feeling that it's gonna get a lot more annoying. Now you might wonder, Aiden, what do you mean? Are we talking about the same Pennsylvania? Did you know that Pennsylvania has the 2nd largest gaming revenue in the whole country? Right below, you know, Nevada. Wonder what could be there. And my first example of this came just about 10 minutes after crossing state lines. Oh my fucking God. Oh my fucking God, there it is. Does that show up on the camera? No, Aiden. No, it does not. This is a billboard for a local gas station chain named Rudders, which advertises the fact that it has slot machines inside. I drew it from memory, but you can kind of make out the 7s in this frame. Just trust me, all right? So I had to pull over at the next exit and give her a few spins. I have arrived at the Rudders gas station, and I know for a fact that inside that building is a bunch of slot machines for some reason. After being exposed to this for my whole life, I only recently asked the question, you know, why is this allowed? Great question, Aiden. And that's because technically, slot machines aren't legally allowed in gas stations. These machines are known as skill games, which aren't gambling, somehow. The main manufacturer is Pace-O-Matic, who describes them as fun, innovative, and top-performing gaming experiences that empower small businesses and nonprofits. They're more than just games. They're making a difference. Just to give you a sense, one time we cut a tire in the middle of nowhere, and what do you know? The tire center had some fun for the whole family. How exactly these machines aren't gambling, I'm gonna go see for myself. However, there was a major roadblock in my way. I was very scared. Do you know how embarrassing it is to record a YouTube video in a Rudders? When I was recording this, I parked and then I got embarrassed that people might see me record in my car, so I moved to find a more reclusive spot. I get so self-conscious. What if the patrons of this gas station think that I'm weird? Or worse, what if they think I'm a YouTuber? I don't want to become the Jake Paul of Pennsylvania.
I can't pussy out. Come on, Aiden. Get your pussy out of here. Ew.
But eventually, I put my fear aside and I walked out there to spin my first ever slot skill game. And I made it this far until something very unfortunate happened. As I walked in, I was recording the doors of the gas station because even they have the 7s on them. The whole building is centered around the gambling. And oh, pause right there. See that car right there? There was a person in the car who I did not notice. They rolled their windows down and said, and I quote, "Are you recording me? Why are you recording me? Why are you recording me?" Oh man. I think I was so focused on like looking natural and not looking like a YouTuber that I didn't realize how I may have actually been coming across. Now, I explained myself politely, and they didn't really escalate the situation, but I'm not sure how much they trusted me. No, I was recording the doors of the gas station. Are you crazy? You're crazy, aren't you? I did not say that, but it would have been funny if I did. Now, obviously, I was mortified at this situation, but I couldn't turn around. That would look even worse. So I went inside and I was greeted by this groundhog offering me some sweet prizes. Seeing this scratch-off machine totally counts as a gambling advertisement, so I picked up some winning 7s. A lot of my footage looks like this because now I'm scared of both being a YouTuber and being a creep. I then entered the 21+ gaming area, but almost immediately, something was off.
I'm gonna have to drop $10 on this. Oh my god, that's crazy. Wait, is this a skill game or is this a slot machine? Wait.
So I thought these would be PA skill machines. That's why I prepared that whole spiel beforehand. So I was very surprised to be sitting at real slot machines. Apparently, real slot machines are legal, but only in truck stops. I've never noticed this because they look exactly the same. So accidentally, this was my first real slot machine experience in the corner of a Rudders. But what game would I choose? Hold Your Horses? Lock and Spin? Ancient Fortunes? No. Gorilla.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Gorilla. How can you not go with Gorilla? I'm just gonna bet as much as possible so that I can get out of here as quick as possible.
I wasn't really focused on the gameplay. I was more focused on the fact that everybody in this store could hear me playing Gorilla. Unfortunately, I lost all $10.
Well, I just got fucking cleaned out by Gorilla. Okay. I am so embarrassed. I'm gonna leave now.
Oh my god. I'm so embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed. And I gotta do that every time I see one of those billboards.
Yes, Aiden. Yes, you do. Now get back out there, you dog.
Oh no. No! Fuck you!
This dash cam really sucks, but this is a billboard advertising scratch-off tickets with the PA Lottery's mascot, Gus.
Damn you, Gus.
So I had to stop and get one, but unfortunately the next gas station was another Rudders.
I got bad associations with this place. Your gas station, the building itself, needs a disclaimer.
I'm realizing now I forgot to get a scratch-off ticket here. I was too focused on the slot machines. I put $2 in, and this gorgeous woman took it all. But I'm getting better at this. Nobody even thought I was a pervert this time, I think. But only a few minutes later...
Oh my god, there's another fucking Gus billboard.
So I stopped again and got more scratch-off tickets. I did not win, nor did I win the bubble bonus. That was the last one on my journey. I was actually kind of surprised to stop only 3 times. I think I missed a lot of billboards driving at night. Glad I did, because my drive turned into 4.5 hours. I'm definitely starting to regret this challenge, because now I'm in the heart of Pennsylvania, and I'm surrounded by landmines. Now you might be asking, Aiden, how can you afford to do this video? I take my online security pretty seriously. For this video, I had to go on sketchy websites and apps that you should realistically never go on, with a built-in next-gen antivirus offering protection against malware, dangerous websites, and annoying ads. NordVPN is an all-in-one security solution that promises to keep you and I safer online. You can check the description or the pinned comment to look into a subscription using my cool and awesome sign-up link, nordvpn.com/tacophobicat. As an all-in-one security app, one subscription can get you access to multiple essential security features, like the world's most advanced VPN and a next-gen antivirus that you can use on up to 10 devices. That's helpful to me, especially during the recording of this video where I had to go to some pretty interesting places online. The best deal for NordVPN is through my URL, nordvpn.com/tacophobicat, where you can get a huge discount plus 4 months additional free with a 2-year subscription. With NordVPN's risk-free 30-day money-back guarantee, you won't find yourself losing your money, unlike me. Thank you to NordVPN for sponsoring this video. So what do you do when you're surrounded by landmines? You stay still. I stayed inside all day. In fact, I sat right there, just so that I wouldn't have to go inside another fucking Rudders. Also, I had work to do. I re-downloaded Instagram to add a new friend on there, and I think I just won $50. That's not supposed to happen. But I decided that this doesn't count to win the challenge because I was kind of just confused and I'm not sure if this is real money. But today, I'm kind of feeling like a winner. Later, we went to the grocery store and look who we ran into. Fuck this guy. Here, take that back.
What's wrong with Gus?
Need the guys to be both machines.
I don't even care that I had to spend $15 on scratch-off tickets. I'm a winner, baby.
Oh shit, there's a race car one.
Let's see if I'm a winner. Oh, I did win. I won $10. Well, I got an ad for a real online casino, and they even gave me a welcome reward because I'm such a winner. $1 casino credit! Crazy Wizard Warlock Wilds? No. Slingo. Cash Eruption? No. I got it. Thundering Gorilla. I won. I won on Thundering Gorilla. And it only took 5 entire minutes. Did I win? What the fuck is happening right now? Where's the gorilla? I don't know why they just give me money as soon as I download the app. Do they realize that they could just rig it? So I'm just gonna exploit this infinite money glitch and see how much I can get up to. Okay, the dealer just got blackjack. I'm going $25 bet. Do I go Cash Gusher, High Roller, or Mice Heist? Come on. I should have fucking gone Mice Heist. Oh. Damn it. I will admit now, I actually did in fact lose a lot this day. I was forced to place multiple more polymarket bets, sportsbook wagers, more online casinos. I got a lot of ads today on my laptop. Tyler turned on a CS2 match and I saw a gambling company on one of the team's jerseys. I put in $10 and I won 1 cent. Technically, I did win today, but none of these felt like real wins, and I'm still in the red. So my made-up challenge that nobody is making me do will continue. And I'm still kind of wondering about these skill machines. You know, what's the skill? I kind of wanted to find one myself to see how it's not gambling. I apologize for the production value of this video. I chose maybe the worst time ever to record this, but I am proud to announce that I just submitted my last college assignment. Let's go celebrate with a few spins. So we trekked into the great state of Pennsylvania, and lo and behold, in a gas station right next to the tasty cake aisle lay 2 beautiful PA skill machines. I put $10 in, but I was still nervous to record, so I forgot to record it. I see a race car. At first, me and Tyler had no idea what was going on. I gave it a spin. Sure does look like a slot machine. It told us to do one of 3 things. Pick a spot, play next game, or touch here to follow me. I immediately followed its instruction and touched it there, where it led me to this invigorating memory game. Is this the skill? The instructions were not much help because they sounded like they were just really trying to not get sued. Okay, so here's how you play. First, you spin the slots. The skills. And then this is what you do according to Pace-O-Matic themselves.
To spin the reels. After each spin, quickly touch a spot to make that spot wild. The objective is to make a 3 in a row similar to tic-tac-toe.
Oh, it's just gambling. I guess I can do this one because I win the 2 jacks.
Just look at that skill right there. We might join a tournament soon. But wait, what if I lose my money? Like here, there's nowhere I can place the wild card to make 3 in a row. Well, don't worry, this is not gambling, so you can win every time. If you touch here to follow me and then play 20 rounds of this memory test, then you can win 105% of your bet. So if you're skillful, then technically you won't lose your money. HumanBenchmark.com has the exact same memory test, and their numbers say that 5% of people can do more than 14 rounds. There's not even a number for 20 rounds. It feels like Pace-O-Matic themselves are pulling my pants down and slapping me in the face. Because this is the most stupid thing I've ever seen, and it's working. They've been in legal hot water forever, but the cases never seem to get any meaningful result. But why should they stop? I mean, they donated $500,000 to charity last year. Please, don't look up how much money they spend on lobbying. With companies like these, it's easy to forget that gambling is on the same level of addiction as heroin in the DSM-5. But what I'm most angry about is the fact that it took all 10 of my dollars. So the challenge continues another day. Tyler and I had a lot of things to do and places to go that day. But pretty quickly, we saw this banner from the road, so the challenge has struck again. Now, I'm still faced with my biggest fear. I'm still really nervous to record in public. I thought about getting Meta glasses to help with this, but they're just so expensive. I don't know, if only I could build my own hidden camera for a lot cheaper. See, I knew this might be an issue weeks in advance, and I did it. I managed to assemble a 60 FPS 4K HD secret camera hat, and it looks really good on me. Acting naturally, I perused the aisles for a little bit before casually making purchase of a drink.
Can you check out for me? I'm a little bit embarrassed.
Then I slinked over to the slot machines where I hit my first major test.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I do. This is just for a school project, by the way. This is nothing. I know it's stupid. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Looks like I'm in. Then I put $10 in and got to work. Unfortunately, you can't really see what's happening, but I can tell you that it was pirate themed.
Well, there goes my $10.
Then I noticed a friendly face being advertised to me, so I had to get a scratcher too. So in total, seeing this banner from the road cost me 15 bucks. But I was more focused on the fact that my invention worked perfectly.
I feel so stupid in this thing. I feel the hat is awesome. There's this big ass wire going down my back.
Okay, I'll admit it. My camera hat sucks. It was finals week. This is the best that I could do. It's really not that bad, except for the giant power cable I have to run out of it. I tried getting a tiny portable charger to stuff inside the hat, but the Amazon listing was very misleading. So I just put it in my pocket, but this is what I looked like in that store. Is it obvious? Needless to say, I did not wear it again. Although after that Rudders incident, I think that might actually be a good thing. I'll summarize the rest of this day quickly. We were going somewhere, you know, on the road, but I saw a lottery sign, so we had to stop for scratch-off tickets. We stopped for some food. Hi, Gus. Fuck you, Gus. And we saw a DraftKings billboard, so I had to pull over and waste some more money. We were rushing to get to a store before it closed and drove past something very unfortunate.
Oh my God, Hollywood Casino. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
So we detoured and went to our first real casino of this challenge. There was a Gus machine before you even get inside the casino. That feels unnecessary. We spent like 10 minutes trying to find slot machines that were like off to the side a little bit. And eventually we found one with not many people around.
Goodbye, $20. I'm gonna be here for an hour. Okay.
No, but
I just won. I won.
the bet says $20.
Oh my God, I just bet $20.
Why is it?
It's because I just did one $20 spin.
The reason nobody was around was because this was the high roller section. We did not get to that store before it closed.
That was a fun one spin. Let's get out of here.
We didn't stop too much, but somehow the drive turned into like 5 hours. It was still a good night though. We had fun at this like weird place. I wasn't really too interested in what was going on. In full transparency, on our drive home, we saw a billboard for another casino that was 2 hours away. And I said, I am not going to do that. But we did see a Gus machine.
Loading $30. I'm a millionaire. If a millionaire has $30, then I'm a millionaire. Wait, actually?
My willpower is starting to break, but I'm not giving up until I get that big win. Why do I keep doing these challenges? Nobody's making me do this. I wanted to talk about gambling, thought this would be kind of funny, but I'm an adult now. I graduated college, and if I could be real with... Is it a fucking Gus billboard? Okay, hold that thought. I gotta stop at another store and get scratch-off tickets, but oh, look, there's BA skill machines. I put a bunch of money into this one right next to the ramen noodle section. I wanted to just win and end the challenge. But what do you know? The fruit game fucked me, and so did the scratch-off ticket. We were just going back and forth from a gym that was like 30 minutes away, and we ran into this storefront. Seems a bit excessive to me. This place had these fancy skill games that somehow looked even more like slot machines. They weren't made by Peso-Matic, they were made by Buffalo Skill Games, a much smaller manufacturer. I liked this one because it had cool wolves, and also the memory game actually had some graphics. Honestly, I kind of had fun with the Buffalo Skill Games one. I could get used to this. And then when I went home, I Googled it, where I learned that Buffalo Skill Games has been handed a felony charge and has been ordered to dissolve. This happened the week of my experiment. This machine was deemed illegal the day before I played it, because it was determined that these were just quote-unquote slot machines dressed up as skill games. Oh, so now you regulate it? But... in my experience, the Buffalo one had a very similar slot mechanic. It had the same follow me bullshit. It's the same. But the way they talk about these, it sounds like it's an evil, illegal, underground gambling ring. It's just so interesting to me to be like, oh, this is a skillful game of skill where you can win every time. This? You think you can skirt the law, can't ya? I'm wondering, is Pesomatic involved in this? They've been under scrutiny for years, but they always come out on top. Breaking news coming 3 days ago as I filmed this. I was gonna do a whole detective section here where I looked into this a little bit. The Pennsylvania Supreme Court just ruled that skill games are slot machines, and they're now illegal. These things have been around since forever, and now as soon as I make this video, now something happens? I believe this is the very first time these machines have been ruled to be gambling. They've won every other court case. Now you do it. Right as I'm discovering these things, I was having so much fun. Also, guys, what are we doing? These things popped up 12 years ago. And now that there's 70,000 of them, now you realize they're slot machines? What happens now is legislators have 4 months to figure out what to do with them. They can do anything. So what's gonna happen? I don't know. I'm just a dumb YouTuber. Let's go to an expert analyzer for an expert analysis. They're just gonna tax them. Thank you, expert. Anyway, let's get back to the gambling.
Well, I lost. Should have gone to that one.
At this point, I was constantly scared of seeing this lovable groundhog on a billboard.
Come on. Is this like the slot machine? Yeah. I'm so fucking tired of scratch off tickets.
He just kept striking me down. And at the gas station we stopped at, there were more PA skill machines. So there I sat, spinning the reels and wishing that I ended this challenge when I had the chance. I've lost so much money, and my life has been greatly disrupted by this stupid challenge. I think for the first time I've bit off more than I can chew, and I'm gonna have to give up.
Wait, that's the winning play. I won. I won a lock and load. She's clapping for me. You getting this? Is the shot good?
Yep.
I won! I won! I actually won $29! Oh my god, all I have to do is cash out! What? The cashier just started, like, yelling back at us? Tyler stopped recording right here, but I yelled back at the cashier. Excuse me? I think I said it like that. And then she kind of just repeated the same thing back, but we still couldn't hear her. She was yelling something about recording, and let me be clear, I would be perfectly understanding if she was like, hey, don't record in the store. But it wasn't really communication. It kind of just felt like I was a little kid getting in trouble. And then a guy came out of the back. A big guy with like a beard. She kind of angrily talked to him for a bit, and then he started walking over to us. And this is no lie, exactly what happened. What's up? Am I in trouble? I just took my $29 and got the fuck out of there.
They started yelling at us for recording on the things, but we robbed them!
$29, a big win, and Enchantress clapping, all for me. That is a big enough win to end this challenge. I'm back home now, and check this out. $65. This is all my winnings on the scratch-off tickets. This plus the $30 from the PA skill machine, I think I might have actually profited. I don't even know what to do with this much money. I'm here in Las Vegas with my state-sponsored $95. All right, come on. I booked a flight for just one night so we could keep the party rolling. Tyler didn't want to come with me. He said I have a problem. So I brought my friend Vanna instead, and I'm here to turn this $95 into more than that. What do you think? Rich Little Piggies Hog Wild? Wolf Run Eclipse Hot. I don't know, this one's kind of calling my name.
That was all of it?
Yeah.